Welcome to the jungle of human relationships. Have you ever felt strangely off-kilter in a relationship, as if someone was subtly pulling strings you couldn't see, like a cunning spider weaving its web? Master manipulators can ensnare us in intricate traps of their own design, often without us even realizing we're caught. Manipulation, you see, thrives in the shadows. It whispers in half-truths and hides in the subtleties of human interaction. But just as a seasoned explorer learns to read the jungle's signs, we too can learn to spot the telltale tracks of a manipulator. Gaslighting, distorting your reality. The term gaslighting itself evokes a chilling image, a flickering gaslight, casting doubt on what our senses tell us is real. And that's precisely what this insidious tactic aims to do. Imagine this: you share a concern with a friend, perhaps expressing hurt over something they did. Instead of a genuine apology, you're met with denial, deflection, or even outright ridicule. You're imagining things they might say that never happened. Over time, these seemingly small denials chip away at your sense of reality, leading you to question your own judgment and sanity. Guilt-tripping the weight of unearned responsibility. Guilt, my friends, is a powerful emotion. Used constructively, it can guide us towards making amends for genuine wrongdoings. However, in the hands of a manipulator, guilt becomes a weaponized tool. The guilt tripper excels at making you feel responsible for their emotions, often employing phrases like, "You know how stressed I am, and now you're doing this?" Or, "If you really cared about me, you would." This relentless pressure can leave you feeling obligated to prioritize their needs above your own, even when it comes at your own expense. Playing the victim, a perpetual pity party. The world, it seems, is always against the victim, or so they would have you believe. This manipulation tactic thrives on a carefully constructed narrative where the manipulator casts themselves as perpetually wronged, helpless, and in need of constant rescuing. They may recount endless tales of misfortune, conveniently omitting their own role in these situations. The aim? To elicit your sympathy and keep you locked in a cycle of providing support, often at the cost of your own well-being. In the animal kingdom, predators often target individuals that have strayed from the safety of the herd. Similarly, a manipulator thrives on isolating you from your support network. Why? Because it makes you more vulnerable to their influence. They might subtly plant seeds of doubt about your loved ones, whispering tales of betrayal or ill intentions. Or they might create scenarios that make it difficult for you to maintain those relationships, leaving you feeling increasingly dependent on them. Now, you might be thinking, what's wrong with a few compliments? And indeed, genuine praise can be a wonderful thing. However, manipulators often weaponize compliments, using them to disarm and confuse their targets. These compliments often feel excessive, even insincere, and are frequently used as a means to an end. For example, they might shower you with praise one moment, only to then manipulate you into doing something you wouldn't normally agree to. Few things sting quite like the sharp barb of public humiliation, and for the manipulator, this public shaming serves as a potent tool for asserting control. They might make snide remarks about you in front of others, subtly undermining your confidence and credibility. Or they might deliberately share private information, twisting your words and actions to paint you in a negative light. This public degradation leaves you feeling vulnerable and exposed, more likely to conform to their wishes to avoid further humiliation. Knowledge is power, as the saying goes, and for the manipulator, withholding information is a strategic maneuver to maintain the upper hand. They might refuse to share important details about their lives, creating an imbalance of power in the relationship. Or they might strategically omit crucial pieces of information during conversations, leading you down a path of their choosing. This deliberate lack of transparency keeps you off balance and dependent on them for answers. Like the relentless drip of water eroding even the strongest stone, constant criticism can chip away at your self-esteem, making you more susceptible to manipulation. The manipulator might mask their criticism as helpful suggestions or claim they're just trying to help you improve. However, over time, These constant barbs leave you feeling inadequate and doubting your own abilities. This erosion of self-worth makes you more reliant on the manipulator for validation and approval. Threats, whether overt or veiled, are a clear sign of a toxic and manipulative dynamic. These threats can range from subtle insinuations of consequences to outright declarations of harm, physical or otherwise. The manipulator might say things like, "If you leave me, you'll regret it," or "Don't make me do something we'll both regret." These threats instill fear and anxiety, making you more likely to comply with their demands to avoid potential repercussions. Do this, or else. The ultimatum is a classic manipulation tactic designed to limit your choices and force you into a corner. The manipulator presents you with a seemingly impossible dilemma, framing it as if you have a choice, when in reality both options serve their agenda. For example, they might say, "If you don't spend Thanksgiving with me, then our relationship is over." This pressure to choose between two undesirable outcomes leaves you feeling trapped and powerless. From gaslighting to ultimatums, we've explored 10 sneaky signs of manipulation, shedding light on the tactics these emotional predators employ. Recognizing these signs is crucial to protecting yourself from the insidious grip of toxic relationships. Recognize and set clear boundaries to limit their influence over you. Assertively communicate your needs and decisions without fear of their reaction. Seek support from trusted friends or professionals to strengthen your resolve and maintain perspective. Remember, you deserve to be treated with respect, kindness, and authenticity. If any of these signs resonate with your own experiences, please share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. Your voice matters, and by sharing our experiences, we empower ourselves and others to break free from the cycle of manipulation. Now remember, people will only treat you the way you let them treat you. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe to receive notifications for more videos like these.